Hi air signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? We're learning to manage our emotions, all right? We can identify our intuition, but it comes from the essence of love, loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, okay? We're learning to create balance so we can co-create with the universe. So air signs, maybe there's an energy, all right? Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or someone in their feelings of regret. Maybe they feel a failure of disappointments at appointments. Now looking at pessimism, because now maybe we're looking at the King of Swords. King of Swords, somebody looks at you, all right, or very head over heart, right, very disciplined. Maybe you're looking at God as well. This is my God card, okay, because now we're showing our command of our truth. We're standing up, all right, we're going to present ourselves with confidence, all right, and conviction. Others will respect you and pay close attention to what you have to say, all right? Make sure you stay in the essence of truth. Now you're looking at the appearance of this card, all right? When it comes to the upright King of Swords, we're looking at the mentor or maybe a mentorship when it comes to a financial advisor or a lawyer, all right? Now we're looking at head over heart, all right? Air signs, you're in your emotions. Maybe you feel very regretful. Maybe looking at the truth or someone regrets, all right, not telling you the truth. Now somebody feels like they feel very familiar to you. Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or you're thinking about a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Maybe you're reminiscing about this person. You can't stop thinking about this person, King of Swords, all right? So this is your card, all right, to get up your ass and go and see this person that you're thinking of, all right? Maybe you've got very happy memories, joyful memories, okay, of this person. Now you want to go forward. Maybe you want to give this person justice, fairness, balance, truth. Now you got clarity, but you really got to look at yourself as well, King of Swords, you know. Maybe you went for a few obstacles, things went wrong. Maybe you've seen a wrongdoing, but you got to see the truth in yourself and in others. You know what I mean? What did you learn about yourself? How did you come about your own truth? Or you're paying attention to something that needs very important decision to be made. Because now you're in resting, you're thinking. Someone's thinking about you, right, air signs, all right? Maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, okay? Go within yourself and emerge from the battle that you're putting yourself too much at work, maybe. You got to overcome overdoing it at work, air signs. I got that problem as well, so I understand you. And like I'm doing things on my own, I don't know when to stop sometimes. So we've got to learn to take breathers. I'm really with you, King of Swords. I'm with you, all right? But find that inner peace within yourself. You can find God within you, all right? So find that period to rest. Allow yourself to re-emerge with renewed strength and focus. Let God help you for your purpose, all right? Now, oh, you're thinking about the Queen of Cups. How did I know? Maybe you're feeling sensitive. Maybe she feels very sensitive. She feels your senses. She's very intuitive. Yeah, maybe you're trying to attain yourself from this person, but she's got her own emotional needs. She feels that emotional needs of others, you know. Maybe you feel this really open spiritual connection to this person. You want to move forward. But she's moved by tragedy and beauty in life. Nothing reacts to this woman. She's very, she's got patience. But she'll always have a nice, kind word for you. Always. She'll always have that nice, kind word for you. Maybe she's looking at you, or you're looking at another masculine, or she's looking at two masculines. Hold on a minute, I've got to check me rice. Sorry, my lovely. So maybe she's dealing with two masculines, or she's dealing with masculine that's grounded, is meant to be grounded, but maybe she's turning his back on him because she works too much. She's like, you know, you're just corrupting my mind, babe. You're just acting in corruption. Maybe he's too materialistic, very stubborn, obsessed. Maybe he's obsessed with her. Maybe he's obsessed with wealth and status. Maybe she's thinking, well, if you're doing that for me, you're wasting your time. Look for yourself. Maybe they're too used to materialistic women. They think she needs a whole big mansion with 50,000 bedrooms. There's only one little batty she's got. Do you know what I mean? You know? Maybe he's too focused on wealth and status, corruption. Or maybe he's too masculine. He's so focused at work. Maybe he's dealing with thinking of a King of Pentacles. A businessman, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person at work. It's just too much. It's getting in the way of his love. You don't got to seek God, man. That's my King of Swords, my God card. Seek God within you. Maybe he's looking at being single. He's remembering how single and self-sufficiency is. He likes the fruits of her labor. He likes the comfort. King of Swords, get out of my head, man. You're really reminiscing about this woman, innit? You want her to have plenty of financial independence, but you got to respect her emotions, babe. Did she ask you for money, bro? No, she didn't. So are you doing this from your ego, for your own financial stability? So you can come in and show off and be like, oh, I'm so sorry I left you for 50,000 years, but I bought you a Bentley. That is not going to impress her, babe. You got to come with a different attitude. If you want to win this one over, you got to come less with that materialistic attitude. You got to come with the truth. If you don't come with the truth, she's not going to be interested. She won't turn around. You're fully looking at her, but she's not. Because you're not telling her the truth. She don't care about your materialism. She likes you're stable. She likes that you can be self-sufficient. But don't use your workaholic as an excuse to bring providing for her. You're looking at the wrong woman, babe. Right? So don't lean too heavily on another person. And that's what she's trying to teach you. Don't lean on people. She wants you to take that transformation, but you're resisting that change. Maybe you're resisting change of being a single man. Air sign. You need to do your own personal transformation, my lovely. Could be talking about Libra or a Gemini masculine. But King of Swords, man. Maybe you're dealing with a masculine at work. 2 men at work. You've got to walk away from people, things, and places. Maybe you're dealing with a Queen of Pentacles. Or you feel like, or someone feels like, air signs, you are very nurturing, you're practical, you're supported, you're reliable, you're providing. They love how you nurture, because the Queen of Pentacles is meant to be all about, she's very precautious. She tries to avoid any misalignment when it comes to investments. She creates leaders. Leaders create leaders. She seeks to teach about independence and how to be wise, you know. She loved the nurture and nature of comfortability and stability. She likes it for herself and for everyone else. Why? Because she knows she's so fruitful, so abundant, she can give it all away and still get a lot. Why? Because she's connected to God. All right? So now we're looking at a situation where maybe you're looking at isolation. But air signs, if you're a feminine, someone thinks you're very sensitive, intuitive, you're amazing, they love you, they love your compassion, your comfort, don't change that. You could be a healer, you could be someone that's very in touch with the emotions, very stable with your emotions. When people want to accuse you of being unstable emotions, because they want to justify foolery, because they're with a devil, all right? Don't listen to them people. Okay, so someone thinks that you're very loving. You could be a very loving woman at home and a very good businesswoman. That's how someone feels about you. Maybe a King of Swords, all right, feels about you. Or King of Swords, you'll think this is a cross watcher, man. Queen of Cups is probably looking at how you feel, how air sign feels. I'm picking it. I think it's a cross watcher. I really feel it's a cross watcher. That's how I feel. King of Swords and Queen of Cups is looking at each other. And they both have the same feeling, but it's this King of Swords. He's not being very truthful, are you, little babubs? No, you're not. No, you're not. Maybe you're around a bit too much masculines. Maybe a King of Pentacles. Upside down, greedy, indulgent people, man. Stubborn, obsessed, wealth, status, corruption. But he feels like you're very nurturing. You see a very nurturing person in a Queen of Cups. Or some of you think about Queen of Pentacles, actually, air signs. Maybe. But someone thinks you're very nurturing, though. Very nurturing, very loving. I knew it. Air signs. Someone regrets not being open with you. Someone regrets it heavily. So someone regrets not being, like, creating success at a large amount with you. Alright, I reckon it's a Queen of Cups, cross watching, trying to figure out King of Swords. King of Swords thinks you're amazing. He thinks you're a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. Or if you're an air sign person, someone feels like you're a Queen of Cups and a King of King. Someone feels like you're a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles, but you might be in your masculine energy, actually, air signs. So you could be a Queen of Swords as well, but you're using your head over heart. You're using your masculine energy to bring in that discipline. Because remember, the masculine in you brings in the discipline. The feminine, she brings in the purpose. So you can go out and be truthful and honest and get your clarity and bring whatever you're home. Do you understand? Now, when it comes to the King and Queen of Pentacles, someone's not being truthful, the masculine. But the feminine is in her energy, but he's not matching when it comes to business. It's not matching. Do you understand? Because she's nurturing when he comes home, or nurturing business, but he's out there doing action of greed, obsession. So it's not matching. Or maybe this could be one person in one. The feminine looks like they're nurturing, they look like they're practical, they look like they're supportive as the Queen of Pentacles. But when it comes to the masculine side of the Queen of Pentacles, no, greedy, indulgent, materialistic person, very stubborn, too much in the energy of the masculine, you know. So now we're looking at air signs, all right, my lovely. Someone thinks you've got head over heart. Someone thinks you're very disciplined when it comes to your truth. You're very honest. You come with mental clarity. You could be looking at authority, all right. You could be looking at a lawyer or financial advisor for maybe a Queen of Pentacles, or for a King of Pentacles upside down, because somebody was looking at a love affair. Somebody was looking at a group of people, all right, but they can only make it within a group of people. So now you're looking at 8, all right. Someone looking for success in power when it comes to social popularity. Somebody was looking for love and power, but in the charms of a group of people. So they didn't like this group of people. They like it came with money, opportunities, all right? It wasn't about emotions, and that was the secret. Okay, so now you're looking at this familiarity or this group of people. It could be your friends, all right? One of your friends could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or someone that you don't know or could be familiar with, all right? Or a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. And everybody seems to know each other because my friend knows my friend. No, you know of me maybe, but you don't know me, okay? So now we're looking at a situation where maybe you went for a partnership. Okay, because now we're looking at a financial deal, meetings, and a financial arrangement. All right, maybe with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, that single person, maybe want to come in and give that karmic debt to you, my love. Maybe a Queen of Pentacles is looking for more, giving you back, with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, giving you back the money they stole. All right, and they better. Now I'm looking at justice. All right, looking at justice for you, air signs. All right, like with myself, I've got justice for baby cub. With yourself, you've got justice. Someone bring unfairness. Now you've got fairness. You've got truth. You've got clarity. All right, air signs. Bringing that balance. Remember, every cause has an effect, and every action has a reaction. Okay, don't forget to look at your own self as well. Pay attention. What's out in the open, all right, is about a karmic situation, maybe with an earth sign person. All right, we're now looking at karma. After karma, we've got peace. All right, after peace, someone's doing repayment of financial obligation. There's no change in finances. Somebody has to pay back you, air sign person, maybe a Queen of Pentacles, all right, or a King of Pentacles. So now we're looking at a letter. Somebody was talking a letter, maybe from you, air signs, all right. They try to bring in their own stability. So they saw these spiritual letters. All right, they wanted victory. They're bringing a challenge though, because now we're looking at a situation, all right, where somebody was looking at a challenge with spiritual work and spiritual experiences. All right, they were looking for that from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, my little lot right here. So you're in the reading quite heavily, air signs, all right, my lovely, because you're looking at maybe you're traveling. All right, maybe abroad, or maybe you're planning a trip with someone, maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, a very loving person, or someone thinks you're very loving, air signs. I'm talking for a feminine woman, maybe a fire sign person thinks you're so loving. All right, he wants to come in with abundance, probably wants to write a book with you, or he didn't bring any closure for you. All right, so now we're looking at a mountain, looking at difficulties. Maybe this masculine is looking at the power and success of you, my lovely, and he wants to come in, a fire sign person, all right, because he likes your mental power. He likes how you accomplish any task. All right, he feels like you're very successful in mental field. That's magic, because my emperor, he came in, a fire sign person, Adi White came up barge, and he said, you know what, V, you can do anything you want. I said, yeah, I just want baby. I just want our baby from past life. That's what I care about. He just laughed. Them two are so comical. Go within, man. Go within. I might not talk to my masculine for like 12, 13 years now, but you see them two, the soul, man, they inspire me so much. I don't like his ego. I don't even talk to him. No, I might email him every day and cuss him out. Oh yeah, I do. How he feels about it, do I care? No, because he's walking around being Nigel, so I don't really care. Do you understand? Right, it's all about balance. But yeah, he said you can do anything you want. He inspires me, man. He told me go and do oil and gas, and what I did. And guess what I got? Oil and gas and a degree, and I've got an MBA in global business, masters. You know, to go within people, man. I don't want to be the only one feeling fruitful out here. It's not fair. It's lonely. Not lonely like that. Do you know what I mean? I've got my ancestors, got my spiritual guides, got my friends. I know, you know what I mean. It's lovely when we all use our intuition. We're all happy. We all can go on a dinner date and be happy at a cookout. You know, no one's going, oh, look at them two. Look at them arguing. Oh, look at them two. They don't even look like they're in love, babe. Look like she's using him. None of that, man. We're going to have fun. We're going to party in your front room, you know. Party, have fun. Have cookouts with the right people. You can fart in your yard and no one's going to... Do you know what I mean? It's your house. Be free like Mary Lee. I remember my granddad used to say to me, let fart be free like Mary Lee. I said, Granddad, what do you mean? He said, you know, one day the little man did fart over the table, you know. Because no one told her she wasn't allowed to fart. Oh, Granddad. He's so funny. Rest in peace. So anyway, we're looking at indecisions, all right, when it comes to creativity, because now we're in the energy of worrying about money. Someone's worried about money, okay, because somebody was making it from two different sources, two different creativities. Why? Because they were stealing it from an air sign person. Secretly. That was a secret. That's what made this person money, or maybe bring this money to this masculine upside down. Now he's looking at greed, looking at stubbornness. Why? Because maybe this Queen of Pentacles set him up. She borrowed money from him, maybe said this can happen, that can happen. It didn't happen. Now she owes people money. She definitely owes an air sign money. Definitely owes us money, babe. Oh yeah, we know that. She's got to pay it back. Oh yeah, she's kind of court. Yeah, she's got to pay it back. Spiritual court. She's got to pay it back. Oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah. So everything, every word, every story, every book she made from these letters over 4 years, from 100 emails every day. Genevieve Nigel owes air signs money, don't they, babies? Oh yeah, say yeah. It's my birthday. We're gonna party like it's my birthday, and we don't give a damn what anyone says. Hey, Queen of Swords. We don't care what Genevieve Nigel says. We don't care. Because why? Because someone thinks you're very intelligent. All right, somebody was very childish, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, all right, maybe on their own now, but they're very childish, man, very, very childish. Because now we're looking at the mastery of creativity, the mastery of craftiness, all right, an earth sign person, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or maybe it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Because now you're looking at the energy, all right, my lovely, of swords, all right. Somebody was looking for ripping off, rip. This person was ripping people off, all right? This person was in their environment, doing partnerships with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, and all they were doing was ripping off every single person that helped this Queen of Pentacles climb the ladder. So when you lot are laughing at the Queen of Swords online, all right, or the last 5 years, sending out messages, guess what? She laughed at every single one of you from that green dress when she was doing that speech. Oh, the first time she's in appearance after 5 years. Look, I can do creation. Laughed at all of you. Like, why? Because you stole it from me. Stole it from Adiwali. And guess what she did? I saw it in my dream a couple of days ago. She laughed at every single one of you that helped her on that stage, on that green dress. Oh, yes. I got it in one of the thumbnails down there. That one. Oh, that same one was talking about creativity. I am Naja. I can do what you want me to do. Come to me. I am Kimother T. I went to Hollywood ages ago and I can do so many things. Charlie. I am Kimother T. Shut up, man. You laugh and you're lying at your teeth, my girl. You're looking for Pluto. Alright, air signs? So go within yourself and see your own power. Alright? Because now we're looking at King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, maybe resist changes. He's fearing that change. He's holding on to stagnation. Could be a businessman, a Libra, a businessman. Or a fire sign person who I call Pooh Bear. Meant to be very powerful, leadership. You know, he's meant to be looking at success in a large amount. All right, looking at a situation where it could be a mentor. It could be in the mental field, but too much on the mind. Why? When you run after the devil, what happens? You wake up in hell with Genevieve Nigel. Never mind. Or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Never mind, my darling. Oh, look, there you go. King of Wands is thinking about you. King of Wands probably in his full truth. Maybe he's in isolation, withdrawal. Maybe he's got his distance because he lost his way. Why? Because he lost his way in the core of the evil apple. He went and opened the legs of the core of Genevieve Nigel and lost his way. Lost his way. Why? Because he went into the energy of the PUSSY that is made for cowards. So I'm looking at maybe a fire sign person in your energy. All right, somebody looking for supply and a good stability from this person. So now we're looking at the energy of a mental peace, stability, strength, mind, and maybe someone is very stubborn, a King of Wands. Very stubborn. Why? Because he went to a person that wasn't supposed to. But someone looks at you, maybe a King of Wands, he feels like you are very nurturing, very practical, very supportive. You'll be a very good wife. This is the wife you want to go home to. This is one. You see, when you're really dealing with a real Queen of Pentacles, you'll never hide her. And she'll never want to be hidden. A true Queen of Pentacles is one that you want to show off to the world. You don't care about no goddamn project. It's how she makes you feel at home. She makes me feel like a man. You know? I can be free to fart in my yard. And them thing there. That's a real Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, good woman. Loving woman at home. Love my wife, man. You understand? You'll have that woman out in the open, not hidden for 9 years, baby. Because you know it's a massive mistake. Why? Because she's got her open legs to everybody. She's a walking mattress, all right? Air signs. So, could be talking about King of Wands. I mean, a King of Swords. Go after your woman, man. I know you love her. Or it could be a King of Wands is in the King of Swords energy now, telling the truth about his stupid Genevieve Nigel. And now he's probably talking about you, how much compassion you have, how much comfort you are, air signs, how healing you are. He thinks you're the best thing since sliced bread. Why? Because you bring security. He doesn't have to worry about slipping. Every time you open your legs, like, all right, I've got to go and find me coins now, because she won't move otherwise. Yeah, you know, the legs got to be open, babe. The purse, PUSSY, you know. Doesn't have to do that with this one, with the air sign. No, he doesn't. And that's what he's happy about. He's free from putting his money in his purse to make someone move. Yeah, won't move without it. Legs got to be open, Genevieve Nigel. That's the only way she moves, babe. She's got to have that, you know, cock-a-doodle-doo. All right, my love. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.